Is something you thought was really important when you were younger, but as you got older you realized wasn't that important?
Material things. Now we live on a boat and we sold pretty much everything. We thought we would miss it, regret it, whatever. No, don't.
You know, we spent our youth trying to get bigger and bigger houses and nicer cars and all this kind of stuff. And a lot of that stuff now is meaningless.
So what is meaningful in life?
Relationship, health.
Friends, being social, love every moment, live every day.
What is a big mistake you've made that you learned a valuable lesson from?
Too numerous to count.
And obviously, since they're too numerous to count, we don't always learn our lessons. I would say not living on a boat earlier.
Yeah, not following our dream.
How old are you?
93.
What's your secret for looking so great at 93?
Walking, reading, watching television. The biggest thing is exercise. You have to have something you do.
In your 93 years of life so far, is there anything that you regret?
A lot of friends, and a lot of them passed away, including my wife a couple of years ago.
How has that impacted you?
Well, it's kind of lonesome. I miss her. Don't have anybody to fight with.
What do you miss the most about her?
Just the companionship, having somebody to tell things to. I go places, do things, and then I haven't got anybody to tell about it, which is kind of sad.
What is something you really wanted to say to your past wife that you never got a chance to say?
Oh, I loved her. Loved her more than maybe she loved me.
If you could go back in time and have a conversation with your younger self, what advice would you give him?
Have fun, enjoy yourself, enjoy the years, because eventually they go by. And when you're young, you never think you're going to be old. But it happens somehow, some way.
How old are you?
93.
What's your secret for looking so great at 93?
Walking, reading, watching television.
What is something, how old are you? What is something you thought was, how old are you?
Old, 79.
How does it feel to be 79?
Crazy, because my body's 79, but my spirit's 26.
What is something you thought was really important when you were younger, but as you got older you realized it wasn't that important?
Probably money, even though it matters, makes it easier, but it doesn't guarantee joy. Good health is important, and luckily I am blessed.
Have you ever lost someone you really love?
Yeah, my husband. We were together 43 years, married 38. We had a great life, but it ended.
How did that impact you?
Well, it was sad, but life goes on, and you have to make the best of it.
A lot of people aren't able to move on though. How were you able to move on from that?
I guess just inner strength, not wanting to be a victim. It's not what happens to you, it's how you handle what happens to you.
What is something you really wanted to say to him that you never got a chance to say?
Wish we had more time, because you never know when it's going to end. So you think it's going to go on forever, and then it comes as a surprise.
So if you could go back in time and have a conversation with your younger self, what would you tell her?
Appreciate every day.
How old are you?
Old, 79.
How does it feel to be 79?
Crazy, because my body's 79, but my spirit's 26.
What is something you thought was really important when you were younger, but as you got older you realized it wasn't that important?
Probably money, even though it matters.